I've seen them. You think I'm nuts?
We don't think this guy's nuts. We know he is. TheAnniePies has made an excellent collection of evidence attesting to the instability of this individual creationist's thinking and insanity.
You're welcome to.
Why, thank you, Evidence-Free. I didn't realize that people needed your permission to think in the privacy of their own brains.
But you can scoff and call me an idiot or a deluded moron or a retard all you like.
Once again, I didn't realize we needed Mr. SanityFree's permission.
All I can tell you is that I'm a perfectly sane, highly intelligent person who has a firm grasp on reality.
Yes, and he has so firm a grasp on reality that he espouses, in the face of evidence, biblical literalism.
Don't try to personally interpret what the Word of God says. Read what the words say. You cannot pick and choose what words in the Word of God you want to follow, which ones you believe and which ones you do not believe. Whether they know it or not, people who do this, whether they're Christian or not, they do the work of Satan because it's a violation of what the Word of God tells us. And anybody who openly espouses violation of the Word of God is doing the work of Satan, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you're a Christian or not.
Intolerance.
That's what long hair looks like to God on a man. It also goes against gender. God hates homosexuality.
And displays heavy signs of narcissistic personality disorder.
It was God. I said, Lord, show me something. And so God is telling me, my son, I have a job for you, and it is to share this truth in the world. I want you to use YouTube to do it. I want you to make videos and explain to people. He's told me many times this is what he wants me to do. I'm here for him.
And so I post on this video, and some Christian on there says, you are a false prophet. How dare you come to these pages and speaking lies and deceit? What are you talking about? I showed you the Word of God. And yes, I'm angry. It makes me angry for people to call me a false prophet. If someone is espousing hate toward God and leading others astray, I'm going to put a stomp on him if I'm so inclined, and I won't feel guilty a bit about it. Because for all you know, that one poor, pathetic, blind, spiritually dead, God-hating person is going to lead someone else to hell. And that's just not acceptable.
Delusions of persecution.
I've been under heavy attack from Satan much of my life because God has a plan for me and Satan has been attempting to derail it since I was young.
Emotional instability.
I've tried witnessing to them a number of times. Told them that Jesus Christ died for their sins. They just don't want to hear that because they don't want to feel guilty for anything. I can't make them see that they'll suffer and then be consumed. And it breaks my heart. I have something very embarrassing to tell. My best friend had a massive stroke, so I took her in. She'd been living with me for about 3 years now. And I lost my job sometime after she came to stay with me. I didn't give up my job. I was fired. Without her check, of course, and me not having a job, I am now officially homeless. And I don't know what to do. But I didn't want people to wonder what happened to me.
The Dunning-Kruger effect, where someone's mental incompetence is so great that they are incapable of seeing their own limitations.
You have no leg to stand on when you say the Bible is not the supernatural product of God, that it does not possess supernatural knowledge from God. And I'm going to prove that to you once more today. And this time, I'm just going to really, really, really punk you bad.
And the refusal to consider alternate points of view.
Anybody who wants to argue with me about the evidences I provide in my video gets instantly blocked and their posts removed on all my videos from now.
Yes. Completely sane and intelligent with a very firm grasp on reality. Isn't that right, Neffy?
Whether you like to believe that or not, that's completely up to you.
And then he finishes with a bit of reverse psychology and passive aggressiveness to boot. Completely sane. Not nuts at all, is it? No.